Legends and Heroes. Here at Mile High Stadium, the ghastly roars of seasons past echo for eternity. Although undergoing many different names, this stadium was home to many legendary moments, legendary ownership, and many legendary players. A legend is a player who displays dominance in his professional position and is ranked among the best in the nation. A hero is someone who displays a helping hand to those less fortunate in their community. Demaryius Thomas was known to be both a hero and a legend in his life. When you hear the Denver Broncos, you think of a world-class organization. The combination of the two would be an unforgettable ride. Although the past week has been tough for Denver fans, Demaryius Thomas's impact will live forever. Born Demaryius Antoine Thomas on Christmas Day in 1987, Bebe, as they would like to call him, would learn at a young age about resiliency. Both his grandmother and mother were arrested when police raided their home, and they were sentenced to prison for the distribution of crack cocaine. He was only 11 years old. His top goal at that age was to go to college and to play football, and be able to live a good life, free from trouble. And what a life Demaryius Thomas would go on to have. Playing football for Georgia Tech, Demaryius Thomas would quietly rise as one of the best wide receivers in college football, setting himself up for a first-night pick in the 2010 NFL Draft. His big frame and yards after catch would help his stock, but there was also Dez Bryant, who was more exciting to watch, but had off-the-field concerns that might have him drop. The Denver Broncos had just had a fallout with one of its most exciting players the previous year, Brandon Marshall, and were looking to replace him in this year's draft. The Broncos would trade up to select Demaryius Thomas with the 22nd overall pick. Demaryius Thomas would get his first touchdown against the Seahawks from Kyle Orton, and the rest was history. 2012 would be considered a breakout season for Demaryius Thomas, and the following year, he would be the leading receiver for the greatest offense of all time. We were able to talk to future sports broadcaster Anthony Sanchez about what Demaryius Thomas meant to him.
Man, when he came into the league, I was just starting high school, and it was crazy because I wasn't too big into sports at the time. I was still just kind of finding my way as a sports fan, and DT got drafted onto the Broncos and instantly made an impact, not only on the field, but off the field. He was just one of those players that, you knew exactly what you were getting with him on the field, but off the field, all the stuff he did as far as charities and all the responsibilities he bestowed upon himself, basically, I don't think we'll ever see anyone like that again. They're a once-in-a-generational type of person, and honestly, I feel like that's the kind of person that everyone in this world should strive to be, because that's just what life should be, is helping out your fellow person, helping out, when you're needed, even when you're not needed, just helping someone out if you have the time. And it's the small gestures in the world that matter. And I believe that that's what DT brought to the world, was just this sense of, let me help my fellow human being out, and good karma will come from that. And I think that's what you should strive for as a human being.
We were also able to find Demaryius Thomas's top Bronco moments of his career.
I would have to say my first touchdown in the NFL, I would say Seahawks, left sideline. I think it was week 2, Kyle Orton. That was my first touchdown in the NFL. And I thought I had made it, or that was in my head, like, you finally did it. So that's one of my moments. My second moment, I would have to go with Tim Tebow. It's like it was yesterday. Every time I see it, every time I watch it, I still get the chills because it was just crazy. still get the chills, the cold chills, and I still remember it, and I always remember that one. After I hit that stiff arm, I knew I wasn't gonna get caught. I knew I was gonna get caught, but the crazy thing is I didn't know I had won the game. I didn't know the game was over with, because if I knew the game was over, I just would have went through the tunnel and then come back. But I thought the game we were still playing, but yeah, I heard the crowd, and then I was like, okay, it's done. So that's my second one. And of course, winning the Super Bowl. I will never forget that. That was the ultimate goal. You know, that was the third moment, winning the Super Bowl. I still remember Super Bowl 50 right here. It's on me. I ain't gonna never forget it.
Although being part of history in 2013, the Denver Broncos would ride the high-powered offense all the way to Super Bowl 48 and play incredible defense to get back to it in Super Bowl 50. After the victory of Super Bowl 50, Demaryius Thomas would have few frustrating seasons with the Broncos, never again reaching the playoffs. He would eventually be traded to Houston, dabbled with New England, and finally playing his last season with the New York Jets in 2019. In February of 2019, Demaryius Thomas would be involved in a car accident, which many believe would be connected to his seizures he would suffer following the accident. He would retire later in the year and move back home to Georgia so his family could watch over him as he quietly battled the seizures. Sadly, he passed away on December 9th, 2021, in his home in Roswell, Georgia. He was only 33 years old. Demaryius Thomas's impact in the NFL was well represented by the mainstream media outlets. Although he has passed, we will always have his memory forever as his spirit lives on in Mile High.